Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming to you from Beijing in China. Now today is the 12th of March 2017, and I really hope that you guys are having an amazing weekend. I know that I am for sure. I've been starting to look at buying myself an e-bike, so I'll just show you a picture just along here. And honestly, guys, this is going to be really exciting for me. It's just kind of like, I need something to start enjoying my life a little bit rather than just sort of staying around inside and working on my business day in and day out. It kind of just gives me a bit of a break, whether it's at night time. Sometimes I don't finish doing some work until after 12 at night time. But, I can drive around at night, right? So I can really start to enjoy it. But the weather is starting to be really nice here. And we've got some really amazing parks around here as well. So, they'll be nice to sort of just drive down and, just sort of chill out and start to enjoy life as well. I've been to Beijing 4 times and I have not been to the Great Wall of China. So this year is definitely something I'm setting myself out to do as well. So let's get on track with my progress with this company. And I want to actually show you what this advertising company is actually about, because there is nothing greater than being able to advertise your own stuff. For me personally, I'm working on social branding, so it's all about building myself as an online marketer, but being able to advertise and getting paid at the same time as you're advertising your own stuff. So it's truly, truly phenomenal. So what I'm going to show you guys now is just a quick little video about what this is actually about and how it has changed my life. And then we're going to dive straight into my results as of today. Now, before I show you my current progress in MPA, I just want to quickly explain for those of you who don't quite know what My Paying Ads is all about. So basically, they are an advertising company that provide a share of revenue to paying advertisers. And they have various advertising options available, but in order to benefit from making money with advertising, you just simply purchase an ad pack. And in return, you get back 120% of your earnings. Or in other words, you'll gain a 20% profit for every ad pack purchased. So, think of it like this. I'm an online marketer who is in need of quality advertising in order to promote my website or business that I have to offer. I decide to join a professional and very stable rev share company which offers multiple advertising services. Then from here, I can then purchase advertising that is suitable to my needs, or I'm also able to greatly benefit from purchasing advertising and earning some revenue from the company. So essentially, I'm being paid to advertise my own stuff, and this is really amazing. I'm telling you right now, this has changed my life drastically. I've been able to buy 2 really amazing dogs. I'm living a laptop lifestyle whilst living abroad in China, and it's all thanks to this company for helping me to achieve that lifestyle. There's very few rev share companies like this that take their business seriously and are structured for long-term growth. I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about years. And My Paying Ads have never missed out on a payment in over 18 months. They pay out 7 days a week and have currently paid out over $16 million to advertisers, which is just a crazy amount, as you can imagine. And one thing you should know is that My Paying Ads greatly improve its returning customer rate. So, just like with any business, a returning customer is far better than a one-time customer. So that's one of the reasons why it's important to have professional services that deliver, and having an attractive offer or service to support the greater gain for the company and its members. And My Paying Ads does exactly that. I honestly think that you'll love this, so before you sign up and give it a try, I want to show you my current progress from today, right now. Okay guys, so what we can see here are stats from, I believe it was on Monday, so March the 6th, which would have been on Monday. Now today is Sunday, so what we're currently looking at are from stats from pretty much nearly a week ago, right? 6 or 7 days, we're just closing up on there. So what I want to show you guys now are just from stats from the previous week, and then we'll dive straight into my results as of today. But just to show you some comparisons as to how much progress has actually been made within the past week. So right along here, you can see that I had 357 referrals, which is phenomenal. I really, really appreciate a lot of guys who are starting to resonate with me and particularly want to join with me. I really, really appreciate it. Like some of your comments have just been phenomenal. Even last week, I kind of went out my way to do about 5 personal recorded videos. And if you guys particularly want help, if you're not unsure how certain things work or anything like that, then just let me know. There's my Facebook just below the video, and you can just take a look on that. And just add me on Facebook, ask me some questions if you've got any hesitations or queries about anything. Then I will answer every single question that you have regarding joining this company. And if you really want to join with me, I'll be more than happy to have you on my team. I'd love to have you on my team. So if you do feel like you do want to join this company later on, once you've got a bit more information, then it would be great. There's another link just below the video as well. And just make sure that the sponsor field, there's a way to change the sponsor. So if it comes up as a default, if it doesn't say Steve in China as one word, just make sure that is changed so you can reassure yourself that you have a solid sponsor, someone who's going to be there for you, someone who's going to kind of, help you every step of the way and start moving forward, which is what it's all about. It's about, getting yourself in long-term structured businesses. And enough with the hype where you can get quick returns in a few days or a few weeks and stuff like that. Those programs, they dry up too quickly. We get scammed out of our money because the business owners either have no business sense or they're just purely out there for scamming people. And that's I really, really hate that stuff. And I've been a victim of that stuff from last year as well. I lost a lot of money getting myself involved in and testing different things out, and they're really, really not worth it. So for me now, it's about staying focused with a long-term structured business. And I'm not talking about just the plan itself, but I'm talking about the administration, the support team, and even though they've opened just another office and they got a 2-year anniversary event that's happening this month in Singapore as well. So it's just going to be phenomenal. And I'm not talking about short-term in terms of a couple of years or so. I'm talking about 5, 10 plus years. This is a long-term structured company that you definitely want to get yourselves involved in. Now, at this time, I had 480 active ad packs, and you can see here my ad pack earnings. So this is what I have earned from the system from day one. So since I purchased my very first ad pack, this is what has been generated as of Monday. Okay, so you can see those stats have built up there. $51,402. That is phenomenal, as you can imagine. I would never see a balance of $51,000. That is a huge amount, as you can imagine. So let's just dive into, let's just take a very quick look at the stats of the company very, very quickly. So as of right now, they have 291,689 members. And this is really important because, first of all, in order for a business to thrive and survive, you definitely need consistency in terms of new members coming in, because this is an advertising company and it's all about sales. We get money from the advertising that we buy, right? But it's all kind of shared and distributed between the sales that are made from the company. So, if there's consistent sales that are being made, then we're earning consistently every single day, 7 days a week, which is just phenomenal. So this is something that is working out for so many people. And like I said before, if you haven't already got yourselves involved in this, then this is something you definitely want to get yourselves involved in. And like I said before, there's a link just below this video. Get yourself signed up, take a look around the dashboard, and you can see the different advertising available. But there are certain packages which you need to purchase, which are called ad packs. And these are the type of advertising packs that we buy and we can earn from the same time. But there's different advertising on there as well. Say, for example, login ads. But those are booked up for months in advance. It's very difficult to try and get one kind of I need a spot for tomorrow or something like that, because they're always booked up. People are loving this company every single day, and they're taking advantage of it. And the traffic is fairly decent as well, as long as your offer's targeted. People are getting some good results from their advertising as well. And look at these payouts, guys. This works out to about, let me try and work this out. So this is $36,190,231. In the video I just showed you, $16 million, right? And now this is $36 million, which is huge. So this company is doing extremely well. They're thriving and it's just going extremely well. And the administrator, he's kind of said, this company has only reached about 1% of its potential gains. So, we've got years ahead to do extremely well with this. So I've said before, if you get started sooner rather than later, come in this with a long-term mindset, start building yourself with inside the system, start building your earnings, and then you can start making consistent withdrawals 7 days a week. And this is really, truly exciting. And for me, at the moment, I'm really pushing towards maxing out this system of $200 per day, but I can earn even more with that from their recent update as well. So honestly, this is something, I keep saying this all the time, this is something you definitely want to consider getting yourselves involved in. Now let's take a quick look at my results. Okay, just above here, we can see this Alexa rank, right? So 2,427. So for those of you who don't really know what an Alexa rank is, it's more like a popularity ranking system. So if you think of websites like Google or Amazon, they're probably ranked like maybe like number 1 or number 2, something like that. But this company, they were ranked last year, they were probably even higher than this, but I can remember that they were around sort of 12 or 13,000. Now they are at 2,427, which is just phenomenal. So this basically means they're becoming more noticed. There's more people joining the system every day, and on average, they're probably averaging maybe about 5,000 or 6,000 members every single week, which is just phenomenal, because the more sales that are being made, the more sales and the more earnings that we get distributed to us on a daily basis as well. So this is truly, truly phenomenal. And you can see here my earning balance, right? I've been buying ad packs during today as well, but this earning balance keeps building up every single hour. And we can look at the stats if we just go a bit further down along here. So as of today, my referrals are now staying at 370 referrals. So just a massive thank you to a lot of you guys who've chosen to sign up with me, spoken to me on Facebook and chosen to specifically sign up with me. There have been some people, last week I was speaking to, they signed up and their sponsor hasn't been responsive. Like, they're not talking to them, they're not getting any information from them, and so they cancel their account and specifically choose to join me, which I really, really appreciate. But I still can't understand why people go out their way to advertise a company and don't help their downline, they don't help their referrals. And I really don't see the value in that at all. So, if you really want to sponsor, you really have to look up to someone who's going to be there for you to answer those questions, because sometimes you might not need to send a support ticket, or there might be some really basic things, but you don't want to wait 3, 4, 5 days just for an answer, right? Because the support team, they've got thousands of members, and so, they might have a lot of questions, so they may take quite a while to get those answers. But, for me, for example, I've answered a lot of people's questions sort of there and then. If I'm active on Facebook, I'll read the question, I'll give my opinions, and sometimes I go out my way to make a video to make sure it's completely clear for you guys. So, just take that into consideration. Now, here's my active ad packs, 483. Now, I'll tell you why this hasn't been a massive improvement. Because I am currently withdrawing more money than I should be. I'm currently withdrawing the maximum for my earning balance, which is $200 per day, because my contract ends at the end of this month. And that basically means in China it's very, very expensive, in Beijing anyway. I have to pay maybe about 4 or 5 months up front. So that's going to be really a hefty price for me. And like I said, I'm only using the money as and when I need to. I don't need to consistently withdraw every single day, but I'm just withdrawing more than I should be now. And then I'm going to go back to compounding my earnings. So every time my earning balance builds up, I get it to the point where I can pay for an ad pack, and then I purchase another with my earning balance. So I don't need to keep putting fresh funds in all the time. I can just keep putting, using the earning balance from there, and just keep building and building and building the account from there. So at the moment, I'm taking out more than I should be. But, once I've got enough money, maybe by the end of this week, I should hopefully have enough money to cover everything that I need to. And then I can just work on compounding 100% of my earnings and just keep on growing the account from there. Now, some people are asking, what does this kind of represent? Like, let's get some ideal figures and kind of numbers that we can kind of see from this along here. So I'm going to show you a quick calculation. Now, this calculation is not official. This is an unofficial calculator, and it's kind of, I like to call it a guesstimator, okay? Because it's never going to be 100% accurate, because your earnings determines sales that are based on that are made throughout the company on a daily basis. So if there's no sales made during that day, if there's no sales made within the few hours and stuff, it's always going to change the earnings that are distributed to us on an hourly and daily basis anyway. So but what we're currently looking at, we're currently looking on averages. Okay, so on average, we're kind of looking at like a consistent level. So for 483 active ad packs, I'm currently looking at a daily profit share earning of $263, which is phenomenal. So if you think of financial situations that you currently have. So, there might be quite hefty bills that you need to pay. It might be gas or petrol money that you need to pay. It could be something else, right, that comes at a cost. I just want you to think about, if you get yourself started sooner rather than later, you build your account, think long term, think later down the road, like 3, 6, 12 months down the road. Think about how much this can really help you out. So you can just consider, like, now I'm at 263. If I was to withdraw $200 a day for 5 days, that's $1,000. So if I really needed $1,000, I would withdraw that for 5 days, and then I can just compound and just build my account back up, and then I can just get myself back on track and keep growing the account. So it's not always about making the money on a daily basis. Use the money as and when you need to. And that's kind of what it is. Like, you may think of it as like a savings account, I guess. You're kind of building your account up, and then there might be a time where you need to take that money out, and then you can just use it there and then. Use the initiative to start building the account and start making a profitable account that you can start making daily withdrawals. And then it's just going to really, really help you out in many, many different ways. And for me, it's helped me out tremendously. I've been able to do many different things whilst being here in China as well. So for me, it's all about consistency, and it's all about doing the things with that money that really counts. So the very last thing I want to show you guys is the ad pack earnings. So let's just go back and take a look on last Monday. So $51,402. Now $52,922. That is phenomenal growth. Like, what's it? I said before, what was it, about 6 days, something like that. $52,922. So you can see that this amount just grows every single day. So it's like every single hour, every single day, every single week, this amount just keeps growing and growing and growing. And whatever income goals you have, whether it's 25, or maybe you have $10 a day, 25, 50, $100, or even $200 a day, you can definitely get there with this system. And there's nothing greater than being able to advertise your own stuff and being paid at the same time. So that's kind of it. I'll just give you kind of a quick overview of what this company is actually about. It's helped me tremendously well. There's a link below in the description if you want to sign up. Just make sure that the sponsor field says Steve in China, all one word. And then get yourself connected with me on Facebook. And then just ask me any questions. Just fire away whatever questions you have. I'll answer those questions for you anyway. So yeah, so until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so the best way for you to join will be to, once you finish watching one of my videos, what you're going to want to do is just to come down here, and where it says join with me here, I'm going to give you a direct link. If you click on show more, I'm also going to give you another link to my Facebook. So if you guys have got any questions, or you just want to reach out to me or anything like that, don't hesitate to contact me on Facebook as well. But for now, we're just going to click on this link here, and right now it's going to take me to the home page. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is on the top right hand corner it says sign up. So once we click on this, it's now going to take me to the registration page. Now this is crucial. The very first thing you're going to want to check is that the sponsor says Steve in China. Okay, if it doesn't, if it says someone else's name, or it has NPA admin, which is a default, what you need to do is to click on change, and then simply type in Steve in China, and then you can change it from there. This is crucial because a lot of people have been signing up under NPA admin and they can't change it once you've registered. So, it's very important that you make sure it says Stephen China before, because once you guys are on my team, I'm going to be helping you every step of the way. And once I've maxed out the system, I'm going to be sharing some of my commissions with you guys as well. So, it's just to help you progress and develop in my paying ads as we go along. Okay, so just make sure that that says Stephen China, and then we're all good. By all means, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask me on Facebook. This honestly, guys, this is very simple and you're going to enjoy this so much. So like I've said before, it's much better to get started sooner rather than later. So until then, stay awesome and I'll talk to you soon.